except it were given unto him of my Father.
That's right. That's right.
So you had to be enlightened by the Most High, man,
and
to even find the Lord.
And preordained.
Yeah, because what's the scriptures in Romans 11 and 7? It says, what then? Somebody get it real quick. Let the scriptures bring the scriptures.
And I get that
because the scripture says, no, because first of all, you need Yahweh Shai to access the Father. It's like the Father, the judge. Like when you go to court, you can't just talk to the judge directly. You gotta talk to the lawyer. Okay. Then the lawyer convey that message for you.
That's right.
That's how it is with the Most High and His Son.
That's right.
That's how it is with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai.
That's also how with His prophets.
With his,
Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know, some guys want to. Some guys kind of, always jump over the guys, man.
Yeah.
It talks about in the Kings when the king of Moab and
Got it.
Okay. It was the king of Moab. Y'all go ahead.
No, this to back you up. Because he said, the brother said you gotta, in 2nd Ezra 2 and 1. Because the brother said you gotta go through the men of the Lord. Amos 3 and 7 says what? You got it out?
Con, this is Amos 3 and 7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing.
So it said the Lord will do nothing. But what?
But he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
So if you want to understand what the Lord's saying, you got to go to his servants, the prophets. You can't, like we speak about these pastors, talk about some shit. I went to Moody College, and I got a doctorate. I got a PhD in theology. Nigga, theology ain't got shit to do with what the Bible truly says. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord dealing with his servants, the prophets. Hey, what's that? Deuteronomy 18 and 20. And you got 2nd Ezra 2 and 1? You got second Ezra 2 and 1? Anybody got it real quick?
Said Deuteronomy what?
18 and 20.
18 and 20, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 18 and 20.
What did 21 say?
And if thou say in thy heart, this is 21, Salaki.
Okay.
How shall we know the word which the Lord had not spoken?
So how can you, so if you honestly seeking to know what the Lord's saying, well, how do I know what the Lord's saying? How do I know what he's not saying? Keep reading. How do I know if the pastor telling the truth with this sower seed nonsense? Keep reading what it say.
He says, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord have not spoken.
Yeah, so if you say something gonna happen, because to prophesy means to say before. So you basically say what's gonna happen before it happens, according to the scriptures. So if you say something if you presume to prophesy and it don't happen, the Lord ain't dealing with you. Like them guys that say, oh, this is the year of life. This is the year of peace.
After this now.
Yeah, man, and the Lord ain't said that.
Right, they was only going off the emotions anyway.
And keep reading, and that's what it say.
He says that this is the thing which the Lord have not spoken, but the prophet has spoken it presumptuously.
So you spoke it presumptuously. You spoke it out of your own mind and your own heart. And when you look up the word presumptuously, it means prideful. Because you should be fearful to speak on these scriptures, man, and just be fucking winging it, man. You don't wing it. Like, well, the Lord probably, man. Oh, ain't no probably, man. You spoke it presumptuous. Yeah, exactly.
With pride and arrogance.
Go ahead.
He said, thou shalt not be afraid of him.
Nobody paying attention to you, man. The apostles and the elders of Great Millstone started off with this new year said, this is the year of death, destruction, and diligence. And what have we been seeing? We've been seeing death and destruction of damn near everything.
And diligence.
And there's been multiple diligence. Other brothers waking up, man, around the world to the truth. I mean, you can't even keep up with all the videos and all the, the things that the brothers putting out.
That's right.
You know? A lot of brothers going live. So like,
I got something. Just to prove that you need a prophet in order to inquire of the Lord, this is 2 Kings chapter 3 and verse, I'm going to start from 10. It says, and the king of Israel said, alas, that the Lord hath called these 3 kings to gather together to deliver them into the hand of the Moabite, it's like to the Moab. But Jehoshaphat said, there is not here a prophet of the Lord that we may inquire of the Lord by him.
Yeah.
It says, and one king of Israel's servant answered.
Like, see, Lord said? It says they're a prophet of the Lord, that we can inquire of the Lord.
Well, why can't they just say, "Oh, let's just talk to the Lord"? Like you know, we got that.
So
you know, we're saying, you need basically. They were like, "Is there not a prophet of the Lord that we can inquire of the Lord by him?" Because why? Because you need a prophet. That prophet is that lawyer. Just like Yahweh Shai is that mediator between the man and Yahweh. Yahweh's prophets is the mediator between the people and Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
You know, it's all the right construction, man. But you guys don't really understand that, so we just leave you alone, man.
That's how you know this democracy get that tactics from the Bible, you know, because when you go to court, like the brother said, when you go to court, you gotta have a lawyer to
plead your case.
Exactly.
You know, basically to speak for you.
Exactly.
You know.
And when
you can speak for yourself. No, don't get it wrong.
You can speak
for yourself.
Yeah.
But guess what? You got to know that law, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You can speak for yourself, but if you don't know that law, you just talking about your ass. They gonna eat your ass. They
call
your
it
ass.
a defendant. You know, when the judge want to talk to the defendant is the person sitting down, right?
Yeah.
When the judge want to talk to the defendant, don't he talk to the lawyer? Say, hey,
tell your client
to, because he don't talk directly to the client.
Right.
You know, same thing with the Lord.
I got something. Go ahead. Why you? Okay, go. I was going to talk to you still. Go ahead.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 12.
I was thinking of that earlier.
Verse, I'm going to start at 5.
Okay.
And the Lord came down, and Yahweh came down in the pillar of a cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Meredith, and they both came forth. And he said, "Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yahweh, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream." Keep going.
You can. Go ahead.
My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all my house. With him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches.
So basically, Moses was what the scripture describes Moses as the meekest man of all the earth. So what he say? The Lord said, Moses is faithful in all my house. So with him, I will speak apparently. Like the Lord spoke to Moses plainly. But now the Lord reveals his word to us. They dark sayings. Like the scriptures say, the Bible is a mystery. You can't just decide one day to open up this book and just understand what it means. The Lord got to give that to you. He say, I myself will reveal myself to him. That's what I'm saying.
That's why he says that he who has an ear, let him hear. Because the word had been encrypted, man. It's been hidden away from everybody.
That's right.
It ain't, not everybody, but it's been hidden away from those who the Lord don't want to get it, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
scriptures
right.
that, you know, that's why a lot of these people just ride by and reject this, man. Because it sounds like, you know, something they just can't get it, man.
It's static.
It's static to them, right? They like, man, these niggas crazy.
Let me get this real quick. This is so like I had it in my phone, just real quick. This is 1 Samuel 28:6. It says, and when Saul inquired of the Lord answered him not. So Saul was seeking answers from the Lord, right? He said the Lord didn't answer him. So this is how Saul, it said, and when Saul inquired of the Lord, Yahweh answered him not, neither by dreams, nor by Urim, nor by prophets. All right?
This is Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord, the Most High, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. Read that again. He says, surely, but what?
Surely the Lord will do nothing.
He will do nothing, but what?
But he revealeth his secret.
He revealeth his secrets to the prophets, man.
To his servants, the prophets.
So only the men of the Lord gonna fully understand this word, man. The Most High is not dealing with everybody. These pastors and these churches, man, they was not ordained by Yahweh to come out here and teach the word, man. They wasn't ordained to teach the word, period, man. These are false prophets, man. They was ordained by Esau. They went to his school and got Esau's degrees, man, to come teach the word, man. You got to get ordained by the Spirit of the Lord, man, to come out here and do this work, man.
I got something.
I had a
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Somebody,
No, this is backing up what the brother Montezal just said. This is Jeremiah 23, you got it? You break it down. Jeremiah 23 and 21, that's you have. It says, I have not sent these prophets, yet they ran. You know, that's what y'all was talking about, like, yet they ran their mouth when the Lord hasn't spoken to them. It says, I have not spoken to them, yet they have prophesied.
That's in the, call themselves in the know. You know, you got other Israelite camps that's out here prophesying false doctrine, making up things, man. And then you got some Israelite camps that's out here telling their camps not to prophesy
against the so-called white men. And what the Bible say, man? First of all, Paul said, I have not shunned to declare to you the whole truth. Paul said, and then shall that, get 2 Thessalonians 2 and 6, man. Get Ezekiel 35. Matter of fact, get Ezekiel 35 first. Man, why the hell you not preach the whole Bible, man? Like they took out the Apocrypha, man.
Yep. That's right, yep.
We got Ezekiel 35.
You got Ezekiel 35.
And then get Genesis 29 when he's talking about Mount Seir, Esau, Genesis. Go ahead.
Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
the word of the Lord came unto Ezekiel, saying what?
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
So the Lord told Ezekiel to prophesy against Mount Seir. So do that mean he went to a mountain and cussed it out? Did he go in front of Mount Everest or Mount St. Helens and cuss the mountain out? No, that's not what he did. Who got that in Genesis? All right, keep going.
And say unto it.
And say unto it, okay.
Thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
I am against thee. So the Lord told Ezekiel to tell Mount Seir he is against it. So if the Lord against you, what that mean? You an enemy. Keep reading, read the next verse.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
I will stretch out my hand against thee and make thee most desolate. Desolate means destroyed.
Right, God, and then stretching out his hand, that's talking about he gonna judge you. That's his judgment toward Mount Seir, man, which is what? Destruction to come, man.
That's right.
And who is Mount Seir? Mount Seir is the so-called white man, Esau in the Bible, man. That is your enemy, Israelites out here. You so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, and Latinos, man. That's your enemy, man. The so-called white man, all these other heathens out here, they're your enemy. Thus say the scriptures, man.
Yep, he got that for you. Bring it out.
This is Genesis chapter 36 and verse 6. It says, Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters and all his people and all his persons of his house and his cattle and all his beasts and all his substance which he had gotten in the land of Canaan, and went into the country before the face of his brother Jacob, for their riches were more than they might dwell together, and the land therein they were strangers, could not bear them because of the cattle. It says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Okay? What else say?
Esau is Edom.
Esau is Edom. Esau dwelt. Go ahead, brother.
So, no, go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say.
I was about to say that's the point. But go ahead, you got it.
Esau is Mount Seir, and it also said Esau is Edom. So Esau is the ancestor of the Edomites. Now, you so-called white people, y'all calling yourself Russian, y'all calling yourself German, y'all calling yourself Greek, American, Roman, but whatever you want to call yourself, y'all the Edomites, because it said Esau was born what? Red. The first came out red, like a hairy garment. Y'all are more closer to red than white. But y'all call yourself white because y'all hiding from y'all destiny, man. And y'all destiny is to be destroyed from the Lord. All right? Y'all hiding behind these false names that y'all not. Oh, we're the Romans. We're the Greeks. We're the Macedonians.
Oh, no, fast.
Nigga, y'all the Edomites, man. They want to be
Polish.
Yeah, y'all want to be. This is y'all, man. Yeah. And the word white means morally pure. And you so-called white people, that's why we say so-called. Because that's what y'all call yourself. Y'all not morally pure, man. Look, y'all in charge. Yep, y'all pure evil. Y'all in charge and look at the world. Y'all destroyed the world dying.
Yep.
All right, so it says, thus dwelt Esau at Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Y'all the Edomites. Go back to Ezekiel.
Ezekiel 35:4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
Thou shalt be destroyed, man. The habitations of you Edomite devils. Keep reading.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
And this is why. See, the Lord, he don't, everything is purpose. The Lord didn't just say, oh, I'm going to destroy you. This is why the Lord going to do what he did to you. Get that
because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
So that word perpetual means forever. So you just always hated us, man. Because of the blessing that we got from our father Isaac, but you have had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel through the force of the sword. And y'all did that then. Y'all did that in 70 AD. Y'all did that in slavery. Y'all doing that now over the. It's always been somebody get.
Actually, it's Salaki. It's been done since Cain, man. If you really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it all, you know, ever since Esau was Cain and he slain his brother Abel, man. That's the beginning of that perpetual hatred that this devil got against us, man. Even all the way up until this very day, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, because it said, read that part over again, Baba Shah.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
So you was killing. You have perpetual mean forever, man. So any chance you got, you slayed us, and you doing that now. Get Ecclesiastes 7:10.
Book of Ecclesiastes 7:10. Say not thou, what is the cause that the former days were better than these?
So ain't no good old days. That's what the scriptures say. It says, say not, what is the cause that the former days were better. Keep reading.
Were better than these. For thou doest not inquire wisely concerning this.
So you're not doing it. You're not doing it in wisdom. Ain't no good old days. Your grandma was scared of white folk. Your great granddaddy was scared to look. You know, you couldn't even look them people in the eye, man. You couldn't even look them people in the eye. So back then, they was killing the Israelites, man. Doing what they want to us, and they still doing it now. You got thousands of so-called black children missing, women, men that ain't coming up found. They harvesting organs. Come on, man. People, they just hung somebody on the on the web. They hung that one chick and recorded it. All right. Yep. They did all type of things. So it says inquire not. What were the former days good in these? That ain't wise, man. Okay, you have some more on that, Ezekiel?
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power.
And we know the Most High is alive, so this is according to what he said, man. So them people that's telling those false, being an Israelite don't mean you in the truth, man. Knowing you, oh yeah, I'm an Israelite. Okay, now what? Get 2 Ezra 2:1, real quick. It's more than that, man. What's 2 Ezra 2:1 say?
2 Ezra 2:1. Thus say the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments and my manservants the prophets, whom they would not hear, but despise my counsels.
Salaki, can you read that again? It should say gave them my commandments by my servants the prophets.
Salaki, bro. Yeah. This is of 2 Ezra 2:1. Thus say the Lord, I brought this people out of bondage, and I gave them my commandments by manservants, the prophets.
By my servants, the prophets.
It says by manservants, the prophets, whom they would not hear, but despise my counsel. Like, that's what you people are here doing right now. When you ride past, see, you despising the counsel of the Heavenly Father.
What app you get? Yeah, your app going on.
2 Ezra 2:1?
He gave them my commandments by my servants.
My servants, the prophets.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just really, you know, it's
Okay,
maybe going on sometimes.
okay,
Basically,
yeah.
because the point is, the Lord spoke to the children of Israel by his servants, the prophets. What?